Ողջույն, բարև ձեզ. I decided to record this message to actually unite all the Armenians around the world. Our organization's purpose is to bring unity, especially during these difficult times. So if you're stuck at home, I decided to take you on a walk with me, virtually at least, so you can enjoy the outdoors and think about our purpose. What are we doing on this planet? We're only given 5 minutes, folks, in the eyes of eternity. You know, when we come to this planet, we have 5 minutes to enjoy our lives and formulate who we are, what we're doing on this planet. And if you're in your 30s, 40s, you already used up the 2.5 minutes out of the 5 allotted to you. So what are you going to do with the rest 2.5 minutes? So that's the purpose of this message, is to unite all the Armenian people around the world. This is why I'm going to use only English, in case if you live, as you know, we're scattered all over the place. I'm originally from Yerevan. I came to New York City at the age of almost 18, and I've gotten into the financial field. That's my realm. But regardless of what business you're in, my goal here with this message is through our organization, is to unite all Armenians, no matter what your business or field or occupation is, to be able to survive this crazy pandemic times. It's not what you think it is. In my future videos, I'm gonna tell you how in 1942 it started with the British Army. They tested the first lab-created virus off the coast of Wales to be used during World War II. On the German troops, they decided not to use it. It was too deadly, too devastating. The virus got away in 1942 off of the guinea pigs, or the animals that were testing it on that small remote island, and has gotten into continental Europe and then into Siberia, and thousands of people have died. Almost like Ebola virus, instantaneous. There was no cure, and they decided not to use it. And then every 10 years it was modified, and now we have this new so-called pandemic. No, folks, I believe this is a organized campaign, a warlike effort. I believe this is a new world order, if you will, that awaits all of us. This will not pass. Wait till they start giving out vaccines, and if you choose not to accept it, you will be denied access to most facilities, from banking to you name it. You will be ostracized. But again, focusing on the positive, the purpose is to unite us all so we can survive this next step. So if you think this is bad, it's going to get worse. This is why I'm recording while we can in 4K resolution, 30 frames per second, so you can enjoy the outdoors if you are stuck at home. And my purpose is this, folks. Again, growing up in Yerevan, we lived up on a hill near the Razdan River by the Kiev bridge, by the Tsitsanakabir. So as a little boy, I was able to, look at the Mount Ararat on a clear day. You could clearly see it. It was the most beautiful sight. I'll never forget. I've seen it hundreds of times. I've seen it. It's just indelible, left this indelible mark in my memory. So imagine, as a little boy growing up in your backyard, you see Mount Ararat. It's the most just fascinating thing. And so when I came to the United States, at the age of 5, we left Armenia. We went to, as you know, it was the Soviet Union at the time. So we moved, and later on I came to the United States, and I realized that the system, of course, is very, very different. It's that there's more, besides, producing tanks and missiles, this consumerism and on and on and on. It's good and it's bad. You don't need to have 400 brands of cereal at a grocery store. You could have 2 or 3 and be happy. And so if you get caught up on this consumerism with all kinds of options, but you forget what's most important, then you lose your soul. You lose your priority in life. And so the goal of this channel, of this message, is to unite all of the Armenians, to make Armenia the the greatest kingdom of Urartu again, if that is possible. And that is only possible if we will unite as one, preferably speaking English, because there are Armenians in other countries who may not understand, we may not be able to communicate other than in English. So that's the only thing I ask. If you're going to contact us, let's speak English, please. And if no matter what business you're in, folks, I want you to know we're building a platform to have Armenian business directory to do business. The fellow Armenians will be doing business with other fellow Armenians, essentially promoting business activity, growth. We'll have an Armenian dating site, that's right. Don't forget, we were the first church, state church, in 301 Anno Domini, in the year of our Lord. And where is our faith today, folks? Marrying anybody that walks our way? No. You have to preserve our heritage, preserve our DNA, preserve our faith. And that's why we're creating this platform with Armenian dating opportunities for young men and women to get together and actually form a family and have wonderful Armenian children with pure DNA, Armenian DNA and faith and culture and cuisine and everything else that's being, washed down, basically. It's watered down with other influences. So let us unite, folks. Again, the purpose is to unite, to preserve, to grow, and to survive in these difficult, tumultuous times. It's like literally, if you think about it, biblically speaking, everybody's trying to decode the book of Revelation. When St. John was on the island of Patmos, which is today is a Greek island, but it was a prison, essentially like Australia for the British people. So when he was exiled there, everybody's trying to decode, what did he write? When will Antichrist come? Well, folks, if you think about it, logically speaking, the Antichrist would come at such a time as now, today, because that would be the ideal way how to appear on this planet and to sort of get this introduction, get everything under control, and those who disobey will be left to die in the desert somewhere. Because if you don't take the vaccine, the next step would be they'll turn off all of your, they'll turn you off in the system. You won't be able to drive, to buy, to do banking. You can't survive in this modern world today. You can't get anything done. And that's why my message is Christian-based. I want to do this Christian revival, Armenian style. Don't forget our roots, folks. Don't forget Mount Ararat. I still remember it. I still remember it as if it was yesterday. And it grieves me that it was given in 1921. The Kars Treaty gave it back to Turkey because they had some local, tensions between Turkey, the USSR, and Iran. There were and the Kurds were causing most of the problems there. They were just armed, guerrilla groups fighting back and forth on the border of Turkey, Armenia, and Iran. There was just anyway, to settle this once and for all, that territory was divided, and Mount Ararat, that entire plateau where Mount Ararat sits, was given to Turkey as a sign of reconciliation by the Soviet Union. And of course, Joseph Stalin was trying to get it back. He understood he made a big mistake. He wasn't in power when it was done in 1921. When he got into power, he tried to resolve it several times. He tried to get the mountain back, to join that territory, make it part of the Armenian, republic or part of the USSR. But he couldn't, because he would be in war with Iran and Turkey, and he didn't want to. Long story short, folks, let's not forget where we come from, our roots. Let's revive them. Let's join forces together. If you're a business person, if you're a businessman, businesswoman, contact us. We'll help you survive. We just have to think together, be as one. And if we're not as one, we're not going to survive this. We're going to be just like, examples are countless examples I could give you. Civilizations that fell. And so the Armenian civilization, look at it. Out of 4 million Armenians, there are only 1.5 million left in Armenia because of the economic devastation. So folks, let's revive the dream of Urartu. Only together we can make it happen. We're the smartest people on the planet, not the Jews, but the Armenians. Number one, why? Because Noah had come down Mount Ararat. Don't forget this. I was born in Yerevan. I saw the mountain. Well, I'm saying energetically, the energy level is in me. He came down the mountain. Where did he go? To Turkey? We don't know, but probably that whole area was populated by his descendants from Mount Ararat, which I hope one day will belong to Armenia again. The point is, let's get together, let's get this thing done. Don't postpone this, don't procrastinate. There won't be tomorrow. Do it today, contact us. Let's get this communication started. If you run a business, we can help you, grow your business by advertising on our platform, by connecting all the Armenians through our platform. So if no matter what business you're in, if we're operating as one, and by the way, I want to get your attention on something. The new type of business, this post-pandemic times, post-pandemic meaning after this pandemic or after it started, the only way the business will run is online. Think about it. Even if you own a bakery or something that you sell tangible items, you will be only able to sell them online, folks. That's the future. That's the future, and I'm just simply I'm preparing you for that, And there's simply no ways around it. So no matter what you say, folks, even if the business is good today, everything will go online. Everything will become Amazon.com, sort of follow that pattern. So let's unite, contact us, let's get us all into our database, let's start doing business with each other, let's promote each other's businesses to each other. I'm talking about all the Armenians around the world, no matter where you are, the US, Canada, England, Armenia, Germany, Japan, everywhere, France, Ukraine, Russia, it doesn't matter. As long as you speak some English, because the only language we can use, obviously, today, our Esperanto of the day will be English because of how it's set up currently. Because we're just global. We can't, somebody may not speak Armenian. Somebody, if you live in France, you only speak French, hopefully you know some English. We can't pick and choose. It's going to have to be English. So please, try to spell well without any grammatical errors when you communicate with us. If you don't speak English, get somebody who's fluent, please. That's all we ask. That's it, folks. This is the message, to unite the Armenian people around the world during these tumultuous pandemic times. And that's why I'm going to give you some peace of mind and decide to film this in the garden while I'm walking here, to take you on a walk with me virtually so you can enjoy, perhaps get some peaceful energy inside your soul, especially if you're stuck at home, God forbid, during these pandemic times. If you don't have anything pretty to look at, I'm sharing with you something that's very, very nice and pretty. The best way for us to survive, the only way, folks, is by being together on some kind of a digital platform that we're putting together. Will be for Armenians globally. We can do this together, but we will die out as a civilization, as a nation, if we don't unite. We will die out as, in the United States, instantaneously, close to 40 million people got laid off, lost their job. It's just fascinating. It's a phenomenal occurrence. It never happened like that, almost overnight with this pandemic. Somebody pushed the button the right way, and they caused this. Well, the reasons are many: geopolitical, economic, and most importantly, the next reason is to control the population. This is number one, folks. Mark my words, you will see once they start introducing the vaccines, and if you decline it, say, no, I'm fine, I don't need your little snake oil, we don't know what's in it. They're not going to reveal what's in it. Supposedly it's proprietary, yeah. It's to control the population, folks. Research this. They don't want the 7 billion. They say it's too much. The elites of the world, the ruling class of America and Europe, they decided to cut down the population, the global population, to about 1 billion. How they're going to do that without dropping bombs. Well, this is the best way to do it, folks. If I was one of them, this is how I would do it. But we're here to survive. We're here to be united as one. And what can I say? God bless us all. God bless America. God bless Armenia. God bless the world. God bless this universe. And may He send His angels to keep us safe, to protect us during these tumultuous times, and help us unite under one cause, under one God, and survive. All I'm saying, not prosper, folks. Right now it's time to survive. And we will not be able to survive unless we unite as one. And that's the core message of today, for me to you. So on this note, I want to wish you all the best. I want to wish you the best possible energy you can muster, no matter where you are, no matter what the circumstances. God hears your prayers. Just keep on praying. Perhaps you've stumbled across this video as a prayer that things are getting very rough, very tough. That means unite. You know, if you're a business person, contact us and we'll sort out a way to promote your business to the Armenian community. If you have a project in mind that you want to start, we'll find a way to get it started. We're all are very, very entrepreneurially spirited, minded people here. All of us on our team have started businesses in the past, and we have experience raising funds and putting businesses together, and it's just a new level of thinking. We're both spiritual, we're Christians, remember? And we're business minded. We're a business community. And so we decided to basically get together, film this, get the message out that there's hope. And unless we do this, we will not survive, folks. This is why we do it. Like in the old days, in the past, everybody did their own thing, folks. It's not going to work. This time we're all going to just not survive by ourselves in our little corners. You understand? We have to get together, unite. This is why we are doing what we're doing. This is a little bit unusual for you, but it's unusual times. If you haven't noticed, look around, by the way. So, on this note, Shnorakalutsun, God bless you, merci, spasiba evcharistopoli, chwala, kamsahamnida, arigato. Every language, no matter what country you're in, I just want to say, of course, shukran, if you live in Lebanon, shukriya, all the countries out there, just let's unite. All the Armenians around the world, let's unite, make this happen, survive, not prosper, but at least survive. We must be able to survive, folks. Enjoy this beautiful scenery that I filmed specifically for you, so you might enjoy it. And get in touch. Take care, and we'll see you at the very top.